Welcome all, and thank you for watching another Tech Knowledge Made Basic video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a system repair disk and also a USB recovery drive. And those come in handy in the event that your system ever gets corrupted, it's not booting up properly, it's maybe stuck in a reboot loop or just rebooting over and over, and you want to do some troubleshooting to find out what's causing that, or you want to restore it maybe back to a certain restore point. Or if you want to recover it, or maybe just even wipe the computer back to like original state. So we're going to start by doing the recovery disk or the system repair disk option. So we'll do a right click over the start button on the bottom left. And by doing the right click, we're going to get a different menu option other than the regular Windows 10 start menu. And let's go ahead and do a left click over control panel. And I have mine set up with a large icon view, but you may have it as category view. If you do, go ahead and switch over to the large icon or small icon. But either one, once you're here, go ahead and click on Backup and Restore Windows 7. Let's do a left click over it. And the option that we want is this one right here on the left hand side in this panel. It says Create a System Repair Disk. And again, what this will allow you to do, it's going to allow you to create a CD or a DVD to boot from, just in case your computer's not booting up properly. It's going to allow you to troubleshoot, and you're going to get some different screens and some different options at the Windows boot up. So let's go ahead and click Create a System Repair Disk. And what that's going to do, it's going to try to automatically detect whatever CD, DVD drive that you have built into your computer. And what you want to do is click on Create Disk. And I've already done it, so I got some pictures down here below. Let's go ahead and click on this one here. Once you insert the CD or DVD inside your drive, it's going to go ahead and start creating the disk, and it specifically tells you there that system repair disk can be used to boot your computer. It also contains Windows system recovery tools that can help you recover Windows from a serious error or restore your computer from a system image. And I'll also do a video on how to create a system image, which is basically just a current state of your computer, including the OS, all the system files, and everything on your computer itself. So you're going to get it'll say creating disk once you hit that create disk button. Another picture here. And then once it's complete, it'll just give you the indication down here, system repair disk complete. Just go ahead and click OK. Once you click OK, you'll get this screen, and it says you can use the system repair disk to access system recovery options that can help you recover your computer from a serious error. And it's going to show you that what system the repair disk is for. Mine is Windows 10 64-bit. You may have 32-bit, so it's going to say either one. And once you boot to it, you're going to get these screens that come up. You're going to get, usually the first one that comes up is the keyboard layout. Just choose whichever keyboard layout you like. And oftentimes, most of the time with Windows 10, you're going to get a cursor, like a keyboard, like a mouse pointer on the screen. You'll be able to click on it with your mouse, but sometimes you may not be able to. You may have to either use the tab or space bar and the arrow keys to select the option. Once you choose that keyboard layout, you're gonna get this screen here where it says choose an option, where you can continue to Windows 10. You can boot into another operating system if you have a dual boot system. You have maybe more than one operating system on the same hard drive. You can turn off your PC, but most of the time what you want to click on is this troubleshoot. And once you click on that, you're going to get these options where you can reset your PC, you can recover from a drive, and you have the advanced options. So let's go ahead. If we click on the advanced options, what we're going to get is this next screen here. It's going to allow us to go ahead and choose a system restore point. So this comes in handy if your system is not booting up properly, you can't get into the OS, and you created a system restore point, and you want to revert back to that point. You can go ahead and choose that option there. If you have a system image, you can choose that, and I'll show in another video how to create that system image. You can do a startup repair, which attempts to repair whatever is causing that boot up issue that you're having. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can even open up a command prompt and do some troubleshooting through the command prompt window. And you can even go back to a previous build. So those are the options that you get with that repair disk. But if you don't have a disk, or if you don't have a CD or DVD, you can also do the same thing with a USB flash drive. And what I would recommend is, with the flash drive, try to maybe get one that's at least, I would say maybe 8 gigabytes or larger. Uh, Usually they're fairly inexpensive. You can get them in sizes of 8, 16, 32, 64, fairly inexpensive. So I would say get maybe one that's at least 8 or larger, and make sure that there's nothing on it. So if you're going to do this recovery drive using a USB thumb drive, just make sure that there's nothing on it. If there is something on it, make sure to completely back it up if you want to use that for this purpose. Because if it's used as a boot up option, it's going to completely format that flash drive. So keep that in mind. Please make sure to use one that either has nothing on it and it's used for this purpose, or if you have something on it, make sure to back up your data. And once it's backed up and you good to go, then go ahead and use it as a backup option. Because again, it's going to completely wipe that USB flash drive. Now to get to that option, let's go ahead and hit cancel here. Go back to Control Panel Home. And once we have it in this view, go ahead and click on Recovery. Do a left click on Recovery. And the option that we want here is Create a Recovery Drive. Go ahead and click there. And what it's going to do, back of the system files to the recovery drive, yep, you want to have that checked. Go ahead and click Next. It's going to go ahead and scan your computer for like a hard drive or a flash drive that's attached to your computer to go ahead and format and put all the recovery contents on there. Now this is going to give us the same option as the system repair disk. The biggest difference is that this will also copy a recovery partition if you have one on the computer. So this will allow you to also restore your computer back to its original factory state, which, keep in mind, does wipe out all your system files if you do that. Now some computers have that option, some don't, but this gives you that extra option through the flash drive. So once you have that drive inserted into the USB port on your computer, it's gonna scan your computer. It's gonna eventually come up with the option that you want to select, and that's the H drive on my computer, the flash drive. If I click Next, it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna start copying the utilities, and then it's gonna copy the system files, and it takes a long time. So just keep that in mind. This could take anywhere between 15, 30, 45, maybe even an hour and a half, depending on how much content is on your computer and how fast it is. But this is also going to give you those same exact options where you have the boot up options at the beginning. You can go into the troubleshoot, the advanced options, and you can restore from a system image, and you can also revert back to a system restore point, have the command prompt option. And so these are just two different ways to almost do the same exact thing. So now a lot of people use flash drives, and we're kind of going away from CDs and DVDs now, but this is a good option to have just in case. You never know if your computer gets to a point where you're having all kinds of errors and all kinds of issues, slowness, your computer's not responding. I would recommend, if you can, to go ahead and create this. That way, just in case if it ever gets to that point where you can't boot, you at least have that option now, and you have more troubleshooting tools at your disposal. So again, thank you for watching another Technology Made Basic video. If you found this video informative, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe below.